Hello guys. Stakeholders tackle federal government and judiciary over continued trial of Nnamdi Kanu. Welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for stopping by. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Barrister Onyinye Gande Chukwunyere, the spokesperson for the African Action Congress (AAC), the national leader and the 2023 presidential candidate, Omoyele Sowore, has said that Nigerians must understand that the court under the present system cannot dispense justice. Barrister Chukwunyere, who was reacting to the withdrawal of Justice Binta Nyako from the trial of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. He maintained that law is tropically solvent to politics, especially in a backward new colony like Nigeria, where the rule of law exists only on paper. The AAC chieftain, who was speaking to Sunday Independent on the twists and turns Nnamdi Kanu's trial has taken, stressed a previous judgment by the Court of Appeal had dismissed all charges against him. We're talking about Nnamdi Kanu, finding that his extraordinary rendition was illegal. However, the corrupt and vindictive APC government, which has repeatedly demonstrated its intolerance for dissenting views, snubbed that judgment and doubled down on his persecution of Kanu. This move by Judge Binta Nyako to rescue herself was because Kanu expressed his lack of confidence in her court. Procedurally, the recusal right, However, it points to a more disturbing trend: the absolute loss of confidence in the Nigerian judiciary by the Nigerian people. When the people cannot have recourse to the courts, anarchy prevails. The crooked politicians and judges who continue to stain and corrupt the judiciary should know that they are sowing the wind. We definitely harvest a wild wind. Bishop Herbert Ikechukwu, a church leader and commentator on national affairs, noted also that Nnamdi Kanu accused Justice Binta Nyako of failing to obey Supreme Court order, which amounts to unfair trial. Hence, the request for a recusal. The justice had no option than to step aside. The following are the implications. The file will now go to the Chief Judge for a reassignment. Then the hearing of the case will be delayed and prolonged. There will be further tension in the Southeast. IPOB supporters will believe that they have scored a victory. The case will be going back and front, and the fragile situation in the Southeast will worsen. The fact on the ground is that Nnamdi Kanu has no case to answer. Well, Honorable Charles Aneke, the national president of Eastern Union, EU, a socio-political pressure group of the people of the Old Eastern region, said the federal government's trial of Nnamdi Kanu is baseless and mischievous by the successive APC lawless government. Any government that does not obey its own laws cannot be sustained. Justice Binta Nyako's decision to rescue herself from the baseless trial of Kanu, and of course, she was not the first to take that decision. It is still a surprise to many that President Bola Tinubu administration will continue the recklessness and the lawlessness of the former President Muhammadu Buhari administration. Both the arrest and detention of Kanu by the Buhari administration were unlawful and infringement on his rights And for that reason, everyone had thought that President Tinubu was going to be more reasonable. But it is now obvious that there is more to Kanu's detention than what the government wants the public to know. Both Buhari and Tinubu government have continued to trump up unfounded and baseless charges against him to no avail. We just hope that the APC government under Tinubu should swallow its pride and shame to release Kanu so that peace and tranquility can once again return in the southeast, in particular, and Nigeria at large. Those who the federal government formally accused of committing similar crimes as Kanu are all moving freely. So it is still not out of place if Indigo continues to accuse the APC successive governments of both marginalization, hatred, and victimization. Another twist in the trial of Kanu emerged on Friday through a statement signed by Barrister Lloyd Bako on the behalf of Nnamdi Kanu's legal team, which was indeed an alarm and an update on the trial. In the statement, Barrister Ejimako stated today, Friday, in violation of subsisting court orders and the Constitution, the DSS blocked the legal team of Nnamdi Kanu from meeting with him at the detention facility. It appears that the DSS has cancelled all future visitation to Nnamdi Kanu as a retaliation against Nnamdi Kanu for chasing away Justice Binta Nyako from the case and accusing her and causing her embarrassment. What this means is that the DSS, acting on behalf of the federal government of Nigeria, has unlawfully isolated Nnamdi Kanu from his lawyers, thus making uh, thus making his isolatory confinement absolute. I don't know when next, if ever, it may be possible to see Nnamdi Kanu again. So guys, these are stakeholders who have commented on this issue of Nnamdi Kanu's continued detention and the judge presiding Nnamdi Kanu's case that have rescued herself from the trial because Nnamdi Kanu said he's no longer, he's no longer comfortable with her court and all that. So these people who have reacted here are saying that the government know they have no case against this man. You understand? So all these things they are just doing just to make sure, see, then suffer and all that. So they don't tell President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to release the IPOB leader. You understand? Release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu so that peace will reign in Nigeria and in Southeast. Because the more this man is in detention, the more problem, accumulate in the Southeast. And it's not, doing anyone good. So make a drop on for you. How do I see this matter now? I bet share your thoughts below in the comment section. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Please share this video. Let it go viral.